And has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Catfish Hunter will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, first things first, Matt. Check out that ERA. Under 3. He's having a nice season. He's not going to blow you away with unreasonable gaudy numbers, but anytime you're under 3, you're having a really solid season. If he's able to execute his pitches, he may walk out of here with a win today.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Orioles have elected to challenge the
Okay, we're going to give one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. This is foul right side.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit out towards second. To his right, Wiggins. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases, and so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. Valencia is over, and he puts it away for the first down. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, in talking to the coaches, I think they're a little worried about the production they're getting out of the 5-hole. In the last 10 ball games, he's only driven in 2 runs. Now, I'm not saying he's necessarily struggling altogether, but in the RBI category, they're going to need a lot more production from him.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Striding in, Owen Christian, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping up now, George Springer, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled straight back. Catfish steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again. 1-2. This one's down to third. Scott takes it in. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. This team plays airtight defense. They have the fewest errors in the league, and if you're going to beat them, you're going to have to earn it because they don't hurt themselves. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and they clearly don't kick the ball around.
Striding forward, Yogi Berra, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
In there, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting sixth.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
10. Adam Jones.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Randall. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Justin Bour.
Now to the plate, Justin Bour. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Switch hitter Curtis Randall having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Vargas. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Reddick is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Fred Norman.
So coming to the plate, Fred Norman. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after. Stepping in, Danny Valencia, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is going to be a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in, Scott McGriff. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Down and away, ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So stepping in, Tyler Scott. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again. Xander Bogaerts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Scott charging this one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
Okay, we're going to
review.
get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled back.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. He brings it in right in front of the tarp.
The catcher, number 8, Yogi Berra.
At the plate, Yogi Berra. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Too low, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randy Wiggins. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Randy Wiggins.
And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as you can see right there, he's now 3rd on the Orioles in that category. Striding in once again, Owen Christian. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Hey, he tried to surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Ready for another chance. Curtis Randall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base outfield.
Angel Vargas.
Stepping up to the plate, Angel Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. It's the Astros 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. Tough slider down low for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Slow roller left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Justin Bour.
So digging in now, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Throwing to second. And he's safe.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he sends it on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. And he hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Norman waits on it, and that's the third out. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. Last half of the fifth coming up. Houston leads this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Fred Norman. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
First baseman, Scott McGriff.
Digging in, Scott McGriff comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, catcher Edward Arnold.
Settling in now, Edward Arnold. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Xander
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Down the third baseline. And 2 home now to Bogaerts. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's George Springer. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time it just didn't work out.
Number 8, Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Catfish comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he steals second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And as you see on the graphic, he's currently third best on this Astros ball club. From the stretch. That's wide, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. One out and a runner on second base. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Striding in once again, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hard liner toward short. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. One left for Houston. They're up 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Scott. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Jones is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in once again, Christian Brummett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Again, a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
3-2 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Back up the middle. Glove by Bogarts. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, Danny Valencia. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Scott ranges to his left. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Scott is there for it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Owen Christian. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Christian.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He'll get it into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready once again, Curtis Randall, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Liner towards second. 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vargas. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. And this will wind up a foul ball. A man at third with one away. Another one sent foul. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve going to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And the pitch. Fred Norman is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Dominic Leone takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Into the box, Scott McGriff. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Norman rounds third and is digging for the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Edward Arnold.
Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. One and two, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. 2-2, here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
56, Hector Rondon.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-2.
Rondon looks in. Here's the 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Matt is 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Wiggins ranges to his right on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jose Alvarez.
Tyler Scott will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Scott.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there, as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Springer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Owen Christian.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Owen Christian. First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ready for another chance? Curtis Randall. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Striding in, George Springer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box, Yogi Berra, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brummett is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now at the plate, Adam Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Justin Bour.
Standing in, Justin Bour. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
A pause, and the 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Astros lead this one 3-2. Sam Dyson is the man
Now
called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Sam Dyson.
Angel Vargas will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Now batting, Fred Norman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Bart Wiggins will come on the pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Bart Wiggins.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 25 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, strike 2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Valencia on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Scott McGriff.
Now in the box, Scott McGriff. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jose Alvarez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Sam Dyson closes the door for the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.